the vibe. We're in the Helia Canyon mine right now. But I will say this very truthfully. I am dangerously low on food. So that's not cool, dude. That's not cool, dude. Dude. That's not cool, dude. Dude. That's not cool, dude. Yeah, but we'll get the food, dudes. So don't worry, my dudes and my dudettes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, of course I was drinking when I did the like the Shizit song or whatever, the taking a Dizump video, the short. Actually, I was kind of just drunkenly experimenting with the AI technology. So that was just a way to make a, not just a comic video, but it was also a way to uh, see what the AI prompt would create a bathroom and a toilet in the background. Even though I was already on a toilet, I wanted to see what the AI would cook up, you know, for a bathroom. So there's that. Uh, so tomorrow I'm going to get, I believe, some papacitos. So some pop-up burritos, and I might get to do another. That's what I'm tacoing about video if I get my own taco tomorrow. So we'll see. Um, all right, I still haven't checked my tickets from last Thursday in the Texas two-step lottery, so I don't know if I, won a little cash flow. So we'll see. Um, and then if I didn't, then I'm just gonna play again on Monday. So hope to God uh, my sequences win. Um, all right, and then yeah, the parents meet tomorrow to do some business, and then we get some papacitos, which is papacitos Tex-Mex Cantina, and so I'm gonna get a taco, um, maybe some leftover quesadillas or fajitas, and also some chili con queso, sour cream, um, so chips and salsa, of course. So I mean, I'm hoping unless there's some kind of funny thing where nothing comes back for whatever reason that is. So all right, and then tomorrow on the geopolitical scene, uh, Trump keeps saying he's angry, angry, angry. So Trump keeps saying that he's very, very angry with Vladimir Putin. So apparently, there's going to be some sort of uh, press conference tomorrow in which Trump addresses the nation about what he's going to do about Putin, the greatest villain, since Adolf Hitler in World War II. And so, besides Xi Jinping, the Chinese Communist Party. So we'll see what he says. Are they going to just, rearm uh, the Ukraine and arm them up and just keep the war going, and then continue to have millions dead? So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Hopefully, he's not going to announce that we're going to war with Russia, which is I think unlikely. But I mean, unlikely at this particular point. But it's not. I mean, if he does announce something like that, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be not surprised. Um, going to war with a power that's extremely nuclear armed is probably not what's going to happen. Most likely, he's going to say he's going to put many defensive systems from Europe and the United States in place in the Ukraine to defend itself. So most likely what he's going to come out and say. I mean, the arming Ukraine is not necessarily all about keeping the Ukraine um, independent per se. It's just to keep the Ukraine from falling in the hands of Russia again, like in the USSR. So that's really what it's all about. So Ukraine is the proxy war against the Russian Federation that the Europeans and the United States we are waging. So what is the purpose of this war? Is it to have independent? Uh, is it to? Is the purpose of the proxy war against the Russian Federation? The main goal is to weaken Russian Federation military strength. That's what I believe the real objective is, not necessarily Ukrainian independence. Even though that's one of the goals, I don't think it's the main one. The main goal is weakening the Russian military forces. So I know geopolitics is not pretty, just like any kind of power play. So okay. Ah, I see you over there. The floating Colosseum. Indeed. We do need to replenish our bomb flowers besides our sonite. So Trump is most likely tomorrow going to announce on national live TV, either from noon to about 4 p.m. I think he likes to drop bombs, likes to drop stuff when the mainstream media gets most of its ratings. So he likes to interrupt their programs of ABC, CBS, um, NBC, all the fake news, lying, deep state, Democrat ran media. So I notice he likes to break in about 4 or 5, not because he likes that time necessarily. I think it's because he likes to disrupt the mainstream media networks, and so that's the purpose behind it, is to screw up their programming, which is hilarious to me, but that's probably what he's doing, most likely in my estimate. Rock hammer. So anyway, tomorrow should at least be an interesting one, and then yeah, no doubt. Tomorrow's at least going to be interesting for sure. That yeah, I mean, maybe some people they used to call Vladimir Putin Trump's friend, but I don't think your friend sends weapons to kill your your military forces. So yeah, that doesn't seem like a good buddy to me. I don't think they're really that close. That's just some leftist media lie or whatever. Or is it? Yeah. Ta-da! I made a. I'm going to make myself a motor flyer, a motorcycle airplane. Yeah. Because why not? I need myself a motorcycle airplane. Ooh, like I need sweet Jane. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Need myself a motorcycle airplane. Oh, like I need my sweet Jane. I need myself a motorcycle airplane. Like I need that sweet Jane. Ooh, ooh, motorcycle airplane. But I'm still running out of food. Okay, here we go. Silly, huh? Yeah. Shit. Yeah, the problem with this is that it's motorcycle airplane. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, wow. That ain't working. Nope. Oh, won't let me do what I want to do, huh? Biatch. Okay. That's alright. We'll find some other launching place. Ooh, got my motorcycle airplane. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Gonna have some sweet Jane. Oh, motorcycle airplane. Ooh, gonna have some sweet Jane. Dance, dance, dance. Motorcycle airplane really isn't that good, huh? Not really. I think it's my design isn't really that good, so that's why it's not exactly perfect. The wheels aren't aligned very well. Ah, motorcycle airplane. Ooh, smoking on the sweet Jane. Where are we at? 11:50. Yeah. Shit. All I want to do is just get this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Huh? Oh, did you put it on backwards or some shit? Damn it. Which is dead now. Oh boy. Got my motorcycle airplane, getting ready to smoke my chain. Ooh. Yeah. So we're basically going to get the music layer and the writing layer and the gaming layer ready. So for Wednesday, because it'll be 7 days with just me and the dogs. So um, yeah. Yeah, boy. Here we go. Liftoff of the spaceship badass. Of the starship badass, baby. Ooh. Liftoff of the starship Kick-Ass. Reporting for duty. Ooh. No, I'm reporting for booty. Oh, yeah. I'm in it for the ass. And for the titties. You know what I'm in it for, dog. I'm in it for the gold, sucker. Tragic. But where there's a wheeler, there's a way. Ooh. Good one. No doubt. Let's go to the floating fortress. Go to the floating fortress to fight the monster forces. That does seem to be what we're doing. There. Ground doesn't have ample stability. Going to the Colosseum to battle. Oh, the floating Colosseum. But it could be a death trap down there. So in that case, oh no, I'm going to go confront the danger. I'm not being a pussy. I am just going to make sure I have ample resources and weaponry ready for the inevitable conflict. First of all, let's get appropriate armor. So we'll have energy recharge up. Good. Now let's turn our attention to the food situation, which is somewhat dire. Oh, let's get to cooking. Okay. All right. Maybe make something with a bit of tomatoes. Uh, ooh, ooh. Ah, we made the fruity tomatoes too. Indeed. All right. We're off to a swimming start, I suppose. Enjoying fried wild greens. Ah, maybe something meaty this time. Maybe meaty rice balls. Meaty rice balls. Is it time for meaty rice balls? Ooh. Delectable meaty rice balls. Meaty rice balls. All right, good. Meaty rice balls. Not gonna say it anymore. It's silly enough. Meaty rice balls. That'll be the final time. Okay. All right, here we go. The final time for meaty rice balls. Uh, it it'll never be the final time. What? Sorry, that was the other guy. I don't let him out much. Okay. Mighty copious simmered fruit. Delightful. Let's proceed to the next barbecue. Reminds me of that old Coleman propane gas grill. My stepdad, when we would go camping when we were a kid and go to Galveston, he would have his Coleman grill, portable grill. And there was a lot of grill times, and instead of good times, it was grill times. And yeah, it was pretty cool that he had the burners and he could cook some eggs or make he could warm up his coffee or whatever. Yeah, we'll have some herb chicken like Colonel Sanders. We'll have to make some fried chicken in a second. Yeah, I do have like really happy memories of the old like 1980s Coleman portable little gas grills. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I guess because it's iconic because it's a portable grill, and then that means you're having fun or you're at the beach or something, and that's wrapped up in happy memories. Yeah, I guess it reminds me of my stepdad too, before he died. So yeah, a lot of happy memories of going on all the camping trips and going to Galveston and all that stuff. So yeah, maybe when I see like a Coleman like camping, and when I see that green Coleman grill stuff, it just like gives me like nostalgic memories of doing all that fun outdoors stuff. Oh yeah, I ran out of grills. Ooh, should we at least get it? No, well, I have plenty of grills. I have like 100 of them. So let me see, 96 of them. Yeah. All right, let's get to creating here. All right, next we're gonna do pizza. I'm just kidding. They don't have pizza on here. All right. As far as I know, unless I just don't have the resa pizza. Wow. Resa pizza. Yeah, that's genius. Oh, I am this week going to make my hot pockets. So I've been studying the guys who make the hot pockets online, and so I'm going to try to make my own, like about 4 hot pockets. Maybe a few of them I might make lunch hot pockets, and then I'm going to make at least a few breakfast pockets. So maybe I'll do like 2 lunch and 2 breakfast. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I got my Greek yogurt and I've got my flour, and so I'm hoping to make something successful that I'd want to eat again. Yeah. Tomorrow's the Texas two-step $300,000 lottery, so I'm gonna try to win that one. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Maybe some cat soup. That sounds dope. Hasty veggie cream soup. Oh yeah. Who would win, Link or Batman? Well, Link is kind of a fantasy character, so he has more magic, and then Batman doesn't have magic, so that's the problem. It's like, yeah. So that's why that like some guy made that. I don't think it was AI video. I think it was like it was just a CG. I guess a standard CGI video, but it was like Batman attacks the Death Star and fights Darth Vader. I was like, what? Yeah, it was a pretty funny one because it was like, how would Batman fight Darth Vader when he's like basically an immortal wizard? Yeah, with cybernetic powers, I guess too. Oh, do you always have to talk about cybernetic wizards? Yeah, I try to kind of keep it to a minimum, but sometimes you got to talk about those cyborg wizards. Uh, you know, just the way it is. All right, that's just the way it is. Some things will never jizz. Uh-oh, you dropped your shit. Oh man, we're gonna have to get that on the way down. I don't want to lose that. Oh well. Your ineptitude has led to this tragic. Oh yeah, you're gonna lose another one, dog. I'm gonna get it back. No blade left behind is my motto. Bring me something so I can electrocute my foes and burn them. Oh yeah, try to equip it up. Gliok Thunderhorn. Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll make something creepy. Last but not least, let's go recover the motherfucker. You just want to say recover, motherfucker? Yeah. Oh, God. Did you have to do such an epic landing? There we go. Oh, is it not? So, I already defeated it. All that build up for nothing, huh? Oh. Well, it looks like there's the bad boys, and oh, there it goes. Then your Bane moment where you're trapped with the enemies. Yes. Where are you going, Batman? Not as serious as yours. Are you sorry? Oh yeah, hold. Welcome to the Pringles. Oh hey. You're just a bitch. You're my Nintendo bitch. Okay. Nintendo bitch is my favorite system. It's the new AI. It's my new AI girlfriend, Nintendo bitch. Oh, you want to have a bitch out, huh? Something a bit stronger. Oh, you need a bow too, huh? Oh, I didn't cook enough anti-gloom stuff. Oh well. I don't even know if I'm going to survive this one again or just get my ass kicked. Shit. Fuck. No. I need to get on him, yeah. Bag it. Now let's crawl, bitch. It ain't one thing, it's another. Oh yeah, just do that. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh. It's almost like he's Green Lantern, huh? Ah. I want to be like the Robert De Niro and like Robert De Niro and Kate Fear, like when he's like beating his enemies like ruthlessly, mercilessly, as hard as he can, like beating the shit out of his victims. Drop and give me death. Instead of give me 20, give me death. And then, well, do that. That's so silly. Yeah, I know he's coming. All right, let's go. See ya. Ooh. Now, ooh. Well then. Oh, he just stays there like, what? Oh, okay. See, that's the way I could. That's the way. I cheated. Yeah, I was losing really, because there's no way I could, like, without anti-gloom meals, that I was gonna do this. So, yeah. That's the way. I like shit. Uh huh. Mm. That's the way. I like shit. Mm-mm. Yeah. When I worked for Specs Liquors, they would play party music all the time because it was like a liquor store. So, liquor store chain in Texas. And I had this one obnoxious manager from Kansas, and he was a boomer, and he would always go. He would try to ruin KC and the Sunshine Band. He would say, "That's the way, I like it, like the time," and he would sing it. But he wasn't able. The song was so good that he wasn't able to ruin it. Thank God. Thank God. See, there's just some songs that are so good that even crappy singers can't, even obnoxious people can't even ruin it. Yeah. Okay, I didn't really create the anti-gloom stuff I needed because I didn't do it right. All right, let's try to do it right this time. Okay, we did it. The sunny meat skewer, and then do some glowfish. Hootie and the blowfish. Ooh, yeah. I only want to be with you. Call me a fool. Only want to make some food. That's not the original song. Dude. Only want to see your boobs. Sunny steamed fish. All right, that's cool. Sunny 99.1. This radio station in Houston, it was Sunny 99.1. It would play like just happy music all the time. Yeah. So I guess I have some good anti-gloom um, food going on. So maybe let's try this, and then we'll get some regular food or regular sustenance. Okay, that's good. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah. Man, that was a good one, huh? Poppin' B. All right. What's poppin' B? Her cherry. Okay. Yeah, maybe some people didn't like Morbius, but you know what? That one chick was hot in it. The Latina chick is like smoking hot in there, and the English guy was a pretty good villain. It's Morbin time. I know it was like the special effects and everything. I know it was like kind of a shit. It was kind of a movie that was like a guilty pleasure to me. Yeah, I mean, it had a smoking hot Latina chick with a fucking sweet Latina booty, and it had fucking Jared Leto acting crazy as fuck, and I don't know, that was great. So since Jared Leto was so good at playing a vampire superhero, maybe he should also like he should play a drug addict in Requiem for a Dream. He should play like a vampire drug addict in this next movie. I hope. Yeah, go for it. A vampire drug addict, yeah, but make it heroin though, so I'll be more entertained. No, 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 no. Make it where he's a drug addict, but he's like addicted to like huffing, like inhaling paint cans or something. Inhaling glue. I'm just playing. All right. Well, did my trick work, or is there no treat for my tricks? Uh, oh, well, okay, I see. Are you ready to fulfill your destiny of death? We will do like the ancient Romans, gladiator style. Glad I ate her. Oh yeah, without a doubt. All right, let's put the fire dragging stuff on here. Glad I ate her. Uh, yeah. Are you prepared for your doom? Like Satan takes over the video game. It's like, no, you prepared for yours. You're not Thor, bitch. He thinks he's like Aquaman. You know how like Aquaman, like he Aquaman has that spear and like he wields it so well. Like, spit some fire. I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye, Bully McGuire. I'm gonna throw some dirt in your eye, boy. I'm gonna go with Russell Crowe in your ass, bitch. Ooh. Savage. They know nothing of savagery. Oh, you broke my shield. No. No. All right, quick. It is time for the battle tank. Yeah, that is very Green Lanternish. Lantern-ish. Yeah, because it's very Green Lantern-ish. to be able to create your own, to print up your own like stuff, battle weapons and all that. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the creators of the Legend of Zelda, they kind of stole some comic book powers from Green Lantern in a way. What? Better watch messing with my tank, boy. Ooh. Hit you in your ass. Next, I'm going for the balls. Brutal. Rain, fire, everything. Would just like bitch slap me? Mess with the Ghost Gang, boy. The Robo Ghost Gang. Now you're messing with the stages. You're messing with the sages. We don't play only in stages. Messing with the sages, boy. He's trying to be like Gandalf and shit. You shall not pass. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of AI videos, but those like those ones are pretty funny, like the reggae Lord of the Rings and the reggae Pirates of the Caribbean, and like, yeah, those reggae ones are hilarious. And they call like Gandalf, they call him Ganja off. So it's some funny shit. Yeah, I guess AI is getting pretty good now, huh? It's like getting it's almost to like perfection. Yeah, it's almost there. It's just about there, I think. So, okay. Yeah. Run away, you coward. Yeah, there you go. Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, it's gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Ooh. Yeah. Now it's time for the bad daddy. Oh, shit. Holy Shipley's Donuts. Holy Shipley's Donuts. What the fuck? Okay. Ooh. But I still got to do the dishes though. So because there's like some important business happening around 10:30 and then 11. Then the day kind of chills after that. It's not so heavy with the seriousness, and then yeah, after that some papacitos. So yeah, the grilled chicken fajitas, chili con queso, probably my own taco maybe, and also some chips and salsa. Yeah, so it's gonna be on, as they say. Oh. So yeah, my buddy had this back in the day in South Houston. He had this stepdad called Hoger. He was German American, and he still had like kind of like an accent, like a German accent, because he wasn't born. He was a German American. He wasn't born in the United States. He wasn't, first or second generation. So he still had like pretty kind of a thick German accent. And so he was really mad about Carl because Carl was really bad. Our friend, he kind of lived in the hood in Edgebrook in the crappy apartment, and Hoger was really cool. He was just trying to like Hoger was a guy that was always trying to make his life better and not drag it down. So he was kind of like a mover and shaker kind of guy, get down to business kind of dude, and go to school, get a better job, that kind of guy. But buy a house. He was very like forward thinking. He's a great guy. So fun too. But Carl was a really misbehaved boy because his mom was crazy as fuck and all that stuff. But so Carl came back from like staying out too late on a school night, and Hoger was like, he lit up a cigarette like in the dark in the apartment, and Carl came back like at 3 in the morning, and he goes, "So Carl, you think you're a badass, eh?" I remember thinking that was so funny. "So Carl, you think you're a badass, eh?" Hoger. Deadly. Ooh. Oh, nice to bleed you. Ooh. Hey, let's get the booty. The spoils. The spoils of victory. Yeah. So what do I think? Yeah. What's Trump's address to the nation going to be tomorrow? It's going to be, yeah, we're gonna keep this war going because Vladimir Putin's being a dick, and yeah. And so we're gonna send HIMARS, and we're gonna send defensive and offensive weapons to the Ukraine, and that's what Europe and that's what we have decided to do, is to make sure that Vladimir Putin does not have a victory, and that the Russian military is weakened considerably. So the military of the Russian Federation. So that's the old plan, and yeah, I think in a nutshell. Does I guess the question is, do men fight wars for independence and freedom anymore, or do they fight them for some other motive other than that? I think they fight wars for power, for domination of the world, not for freedom and independence. I think those are what they use to get their slaves to go to war. So yeah, Europe is preparing for they're telling their citizens, especially in the UK, to get prepared for a Russian invasion. Uh, but I don't think that they're arming up to prepare to fight Russia necessarily. I think they're getting prepared to fight their own people because Europe and the United Kingdom are on the brink of a civil war due to illegal immigration, the mishandling of migration over the years. So, yeah, they're headed for a major civil war, I believe. So, unfortunately, so what's going to kick off this civil war? If it does kick off, I think it's going to be, you know, there's going to be some little girls killed or raped by some migrants, and then that's going to pop it off. That's going to be the where when the riots start, and then the police try to crack it down like um, they're going to try to crack down the chaos, and then when they start hurting citizens, and then the citizens are going to kick off the civil war. So that's probably how it's going to happen. Some kind of scenario like that. So the European Union does not represent its people anymore. So they represent liberal global world order elites only and their interests. Yeah, as I said before, I don't think that the world governments fight for freedom and independence anymore like they did in the past. I think they fight for global domination, and that goal, that alone, power. In other words, it is definitely an unfortunate state of affairs in the world today. So, oh my bad. Yeah. So when there's another Southport or something where a lot of little girls and little kids are killed by uh, children of migrants or illegal aliens, and when the riots do break out en masse, I'm not going to be surprised when the UK and Europe's on fire again. I'm just really not going to be surprised. Get that steamed meat. I see the monster. The monster forces. Strangely enough, I don't believe the United Kingdom has ever had a civil war. It's had, war against Scotland in the inside, which is kind of like sort of like a civil war because it's on the same island. But it's never had a civil war internally inside of itself from its citizens versus a globalist government. It's never witnessed that before. So, but that looks like the trajectory that it's on. It looks like it's headed. It looks like the UK and Europe are headed for disaster. In America, we still are under threat by these elites and globalist forces and tyrants, but we resist. So we're still staying strong in our resistance, millions strong. So voting for Donald Trump and so forth. But it doesn't mean the Marxists and the socialists won't try to attack us again. It doesn't mean that tyrants won't spring up in our own country and seize power, and globalists will attack us from the inside out. So, and foreign adversaries like the Chinese Communist Party and so on. So that doesn't mean, conservatives realized that getting Trump reelected was not the final task to protect the United States of America and to defend Western civilization. That was only one of the first steps, and that there would be many, many more uh, on the road to a hopefully a better world. So that was just one of them in a long, hard road to peace. Or as John Fitzgerald Kennedy would say it, the long twilight struggle. Wait, maybe I need a flyer for this sort of affair. About what I built. Ah, you built a lot of shite. Yes, much shite. And bring me the shite mobile. What? Oh. Ha. Yes. Now that's what I call pod racing. Yippee! Nah. It was Anakin Skywalker, Jake Lloyd, that got schizophrenia. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah, that's a bad one. Yeah, you don't want that schizophrenia. All your bases belong to us. All your bases belong to us. Yeah, I don't. Do I hate? Do I hate Morbius? You know what? It has vampires and it has sweet Latina booty, and so what's? It has bats and it has blood a lot. And what's not to like about that? It's Morbin time. I've watched Morbius at least 2 times already. Is it a great movie? I know it's not great. It's like junk food. It's just shit. It's just entertaining because it's crap. It's a guilty pleasure. In other words, like a guilty pleasure is like butt sex, but people have been doing it for like since time began, right? And that's a guilty pleasure because people know like they're not supposed to be doing that, right? So, but people are still like, "Hey, Jenny, bend over. We're gonna do butt sex." They still do it anyway. Yeah. Guilty pleasure. Yeah, like people know that McDonald's isn't really healthy, but they still eat it, you know? Like people know that drinking isn't healthy, but they still fucking do it. They know that eating candy bars and soda is not healthy, but people do it anyway because it's guilty pleasure, and that's what Morbius is to me. It's a guilty pleasure. It's Morbin time. Yeah, I like that. It's clobbering time. It's Morbin time. I like those silly like comic book things like that. Is that like my favorite joke of the 2020s and the 21st century so far? It's Morbin time. Yeah, I think it's up there in the memory. Yeah, it's definitely one of. It's pretty fun. Yeah. Ah, another creation station sensation. So tomorrow we're gonna get the Papa Burritos or the Papacitos. So I'm very excited. If people move away from Texas and they talk to me, they're like, "Oh, hey, do you still go to Papacitos?" Yeah. I'm like, "Yep, I still do. I'm gonna go to Papacitos for life." So they moved to Utah, they moved to Missouri, they moved to New York, and it, if there's any like old friend from Houston, Texas, or Texas, and one of the first things they always bring up is like, "Hey, are you going to Papacitos?" A, a guy hasn't seen me since like seventh grade, and then he's like, "Hey, it's you," you know. Oh, dude, I haven't seen you since seventh grade. Hey, yeah, I've been living in Alabama. Yeah, what's going on with the Papacitos? Yeah, you still go there? Yeah, it's a good Tex-Mex cantina, that's for sure. It's a great chain there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think they have some pretty fucking great food. They got some great recipes. So yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, they do. But authentic, original Papacitos Tex-Mex Cantina, making people happy for, I guess, I don't know. Did it open in 1950 or was it? maybe it opened up in the 70s, I want to say. Yeah, I'm feeling the 70s vibes on that for sure. I could be wrong, but I'm feeling the 1970s for that. Yeah. Ooh, bring me my control stick. Oh yeah, always love a good joystick. Mm. Okay, here we go. You can't control my stick. Wow. Yeah, that was one of my favorite like infomercials. It was for Magic Yo-Yo, and then the girls and they had this really smoking hot chick in the bar, and she's like, "I'll play with his yo-yo anytime." Or yeah, she's like 25, but she like makes a like childish expression. She's like, "I'll play with his yo-yo anytime." What was it called? Magic? Was it just called Magic Yo-Yo or something? It's like one of those. Yeah, man. Maybe in the with all this technology and all these gadgets, like no one really cares about shit like yo-yos anymore. Like maybe back in the, uh, back in the 1980s or 1990s or something, before so many computers and gadgets, that people, maybe somebody actually gave a shit about being good at the yo-yo, having like yo-yo skills. Now, like almost nobody gives a shit about being good at yo-yos or frisbees or anything. Ooh. Papacitos. Yeah. Okay, so the video, it might be Tex-Mex sex, and then I'll go, "That's what I'm talking about." So I already have the general outline of the video already. Just another Tex-Mex Monday. Oh yeah, light up the night, baby. Ooh. Okay. Just another Tex-Mex Monday. Whoa, whoa. You know what? Even though the Bengals did Manic Monday, I think that if the original writer Prince Rogers Nelson would have done it, I think it would have sounded pretty fucking cool. But Prince was like such a genius songwriter. Like he had like so much shit, and they've only unearthed some of it from his vault. Sounds a lot of his like even unfinished shit sounds badass. I like the one that's like Player. I like the song Player. It's like my favorite one. Player. 7:14 on the scene. Yeah, I had a better 713, a better 713 day than last year, because we were on the 6th day of Hurricane Beryl, and then there was the Donald Trump assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania, which killed one and injured others. And then, yeah, somehow the U.S. Secret Service under Biden and Harris was, they didn't understand they needed to cover a roof that day or something. I don't know. Kind of bizarre. Well, we put 2 snipers on this roof, but this other roof, I think American Glass Company, we're not going to put snipers over here. Whatever. Yeah, I guess the Biden, he was so corrupt that he would snicker like in the background when all this evil shit was going on. And I mean, he was like, man, that guy was fucking so corrupt. So they would deny everything. They were so non-transparent, that administration. They would do the sneakiest, most evil shit behind the citizens' backs. They were fucking awful. God, that was a nightmare. That was like a 4-year nightmare. But thank God it's over. So that was fucking awful. Oh, we forgot to put USSS assets on a roof, even though it's like a perfect line of sight if you were going to kill the president. What a crock of shit. Yeah, so last year I was just sitting, I was charging my phone with no air conditioning, listening to the radio, like thinking, when the fuck is the air conditioning and the electricity going to come back on? When is Centerpoint Energy going to get it? And then that I hear on the radio there's an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. And then my mom comes in the garage and she's like, "Hey, Aunt Julie said that there was an assassination attempt." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I had already heard it on the radio, so because I put on news radio. Yeah, since there was no internet or no television or anything. Yeah. Yeah, that week sucked, and that day sucked. Major ass. Yeah, it was awful. But well, Kamala dumbass didn't win, so thank God. Maybe have some scrambled eggs, and then a little bit of bacon, and then have some like maybe a bit of toast or something. I'm not sure. Give me some toast. Scotty, don't play that. Oh yeah, so like yeah, my this guy is like, how do I know that this acquaintance, this girl, her brother died, and then he's like, how do you know that? And I'm like, well, she added me as a friend on Facebook, and he's like, he seemed like he was surprised or something like that because we weren't like good buddies or anything, and we just hung out a few times, and we just worked together before in the past, and so but I actually do believe if people are surprised that they run into certain people or that it's a small world, it's because of the 6 degrees of separation. So if I tell one person something like, okay, let's say I tell somebody that I don't know, I got mugged and I got shot. Let's say, and I'll say I got gunned down, but I survived. Or let's say that, as a hypothetical scenario. And okay, so I tell one person, I tell John, and then John is like, John's a lonely guy, and I'm talking about the theory of 6 degrees of separation. So John tells uh, Chris, and then Chris tells James, and then James blabs it to Joe. Okay, because that's 6 degrees of separation. I mean, it's like people in the information age are like, they're like, how did you know all this information? And I'm like, well, it's the information age, fool. And there's always between human beings 6 degrees of separation between people. So you might try to, I mean, even Ted Kaczynski was caught by the FBI because of 6 degrees of separation. His brother's wife recognized, and his brother recognized the writing of the Unabomber Manifesto, and so even though he wanted to be a hermit, you know, bomber, he still couldn't be a hermit technocratic killer. So he didn't get what he wanted, which was total and complete isolation. So even if you do try to be a hermit or like go off grid or something like that, still somebody's going to know who you are. You're still going to run into somebody maybe, from third grade or an old job or college or whatever. And in addition, the guy who was killing those people in Michigan, those I guess they were what, Democrats. Um, I'm sorry, Minnesota. The guy who was just gunning down those uh, Minnesota representatives, how did he do it? Well, he looked on fastpeoplesearch.com, and that's how he found the people's addresses. All he had to do is know their name. Is it illegal to know somebody's name and address? No, it's not. Because the information is everywhere. They have doxing that, now. They have people are always like, how do you know all this stuff? And I'm like, there's information. I mean, there's information everywhere. And there's 6 degrees of separation as well. So there's always 6 people that connect other people. So I agree with that theory. I'm not saying that people should not try to keep their privacy or anything like that. It's just that I'm just saying that if you run into your friend from college at Walmart, that that's not a coincidental occurrence. That's kind of normal, actually. Yeah. Yeah, people are like, how do you know stuff? I mean, even if they're sneaky ass motherfuckers that don't want you to know anything, it's like you're gonna find out from somebody. You know? Somebody's gonna spill the beans, and it's probably a lot harder to keep things like people dying, or it's probably a lot harder to keep information like, oh, somebody got hurt or somebody almost died or they died or something. That's even more public information. Yeah. But I think people should fight for their privacy, as much as they can. The best way you can do that is just to be uh, basically just don't tell anybody anything. Yeah. If you want to be a private person, you just don't tell people your business. That's it. I mean, basically, for the most part. But like, if you wanted to keep something private, then you'd have to take special care to do so, and you would have to, like limit social media presence, and you would have to, you'd have to be really, tight-lipped and just really keep things to yourself. So if you really wanted some version of privacy, you just have to be silent more. And so that's the only way you could achieve true privacy, really. The problem with 6 degrees of separation is that, yeah, it is a small world, and um, people might talk in a grocery store or at church or wherever, at school or at a workplace, and then the rumors might go around. So, or the gossip, or whatever you want to call it, the information will spread around. Um, so you're going to know quite a lot about society from a computer and from going outside. So those are two things that are going to add to someone's understanding of the world and the people in it, to a certain extent. All right. So it's not illegal to know where somebody lives, but it's illegal to go stalk or to hurt somebody. Of course. So yeah, I noticed the news has an uptick in alien shit. Interstellar object enters our solar system. More reports about UFOs and F is it F-16 or F-18 encounters with UFOs. Yeah. So I don't know if there's going to be like a fake false flag alien invasion coming up. We're in the grove of time. All right. Groovy. Yeah, do I think the governments of the world or the U.S. government would ever try to do a fake UFO invasion so they could take more civil liberties and constitutional rights away from American citizens? I don't know. People would actually have to believe, like in War of the Worlds, that there was an actual alien invasion. And if nobody bought it, then no, you know, the plan wouldn't work. But you gotta fight for your rights to liberty. We got to get these dishes going, and then after this battle with the monster forces, then I got to get some sleep for tomorrow's uh, epic business dealings, and all that. All right. Then we'll get the dishes going. Then we'll probably put on Morbius, and then yeah. Have a good masturbate and then go to sleep. I mean, all right. Not masturbate to Morbius, obviously. It's Morbin time. Masturbate to Morbius. Whatever. Yeah, right. Hey, that Latina chick though. Yeah. Sweet Latina booty. Sweet Latina booty. Spicy. Oh yeah. Sweet Latina booty. All right. Ugh. Ah. Yeah. I do get suspicious if there's a lot of stories about UFOs in like mainstream news. I'm like, oh God, what are they planning? Some kind of alien shit? Or are there really visitors from the 2 trillion galaxies in the cosmos? Are there advanced alien civilizations? Are they visiting Earth and checking out the human being Earth life experience or whatever? Yeah. Don't know. Yeah. It would be cool to live not just in the dawn of AI, but the discovery of advanced alien life forms. Yeah, that would be like kind of amazing to live in those sort of times. All right, better go get those dishes done. All right, we got some business to attend to, and then it's time for the Papa Burritos. Yeah, Tex-Mex sex. Ooh. All right, let's take care of business. Boom. God bless. Best of success. Tomorrow should be an interesting day. hopefully in a good way. Later.